All right, I watched Monkey Shines, movie from 1988, horror movie, horror movie involving a killer helper monkey. Yeah, a killer helper monkey. Let those words sink in when it comes to a horror movie. But uh, so movie starts out with this guy who is a college track star and he's running around his neighborhood with a backpack full of bricks. I don't understand what sort of training that would be for a track star because that's got to take a lot of toll on the spine and the knees and just bones all around. I would recommend that training, but anyway, the guy he's running down the block in his neighborhood and he gets distracted by a dog and he makes a quick turn, gets hit by a truck, goes spiraling into the air, and you see the bricks flying out of his backpack, and he's in the hospital, and Stanley Tucci is his surgeon. And Stanley Tucci just comes in being a douchebag from the beginning of his surgery. But, all right, one thing leads to another, and he's a paraplegic. Poor old Alan. Alan, who was running down the block with his backpack full of bricks. You know, he didn't want any problems. He just wanted to run around his neighborhood with a backpack full of bricks. But Alan's friend is a scientist who's kind of like a burnout scientist. He's like what you would expect if Cheech or Chong or both of them together were scientists. He somehow manages to smuggle a human brain into the lab he works at, and he freezes the brain and he's shaving off parts of the brain and he makes a serum out of it and he's giving it not not to him. That's his poor friend. He's giving it to Ella. Ella, the poor monkey right here. The poor monkey who was just a pawn in all the plans of science. But here's Alan. Here's Alan in his wheelchair. Oh wait, that's also a bit of a spoiler. Anyway, so Alan he can't continue his studies anymore. He can't continue his college career anymore. And Alan's friend is he's a real weirdo. Alan's friend, scientist buddy. He he manages to after he injects the monkey with the brain serum, he fakes the monkey's death and gives him to Alan, for a helper monkey since Alan can't move around without his wheelchair. And yeah, all right. Here's another thing I gotta say. Alan's mom has given Alan the most horrible, horrible live-in nurse that anyone can ever even imagine. This woman, she's constantly saying he's a burden. She's yelling at him. This is the type of lady that you would like to just, you know, if you're tempted to, I'll say in a pool, not incoming traffic, but she's the type of lady you'd like to push into a pool. She's got this parakeet flying around the house, right in his face. And all right, anyway, so Ella, Ella the monkey, is given to Alan after being smuggled out of the lab by his scientist friend, his crazy scientist friend, his crazy burnout scientist friend. And everything's all sweet and stuff in the beginning. Well, he also brings Ella to this woman who's a she trains the monkeys to be helper monkeys, and her and Alan, they end up becoming friends. All right, there's one really weird thing in this movie. Ella, this monkey Ella. Somehow, I don't understand it. It forms a mental bond. It forms a mental bond with the guy Alan. How? There's no real explanation. The only thing I could think of is Alan was cut while the woman that trained Ella was shaving him, and it like touched his blood. Other than that, I don't understand how. But the monkey Ella, Ella, the monkey is the best damn actor in this movie. There are certain times where you think this monkey, you see reactions on the monkey's face and the way it reacts to certain things, and you're like, wow, wow. Give that monkey an Oscar. Just look. Things get so hardcore that the monkey pulls a straight razor on people. But things get a little crazy. Alan's girlfriend leaves him for negligent Dr. Stanley Tucci. And monkey hijinks ensue. But I'm not going to really say that I like this entire movie. This movie, it had potential in the first half of it, and once it got to the middle of it, once it got to the part where he actually has a mental bond with Ella, the monkey, it just really started plummeting. This movie could have been better if it was just about a killer helper monkey as opposed to a movie about a killer helper monkey that somehow had a telepathic bond with a human being. I don't understand that. But anyway, the monkey, best actor in the movie. And this monkey, you don't want to cross this monkey injected with the human brain serum because this monkey will set your house on fire. But if anyone has any interest, check this movie out. Yeah, go ahead, and don't blame me for the outcome of what you think of it, because anyone who watches the stuff I know knows that I like these crappy movies. So I'll be back another time. I'll be back with some more stuff to look at, more stuff to review. Have a good night, and peace out, everybody.